I'm very excited we're getting a new shop, I promise. Big upgrade, so. We'll convert the existing building we're using to just storage and do the restoration work on these old cars in a little bit nicer, cleaner place, so. Very excited about the upgrade.
You do know that wasn't an engine shop before.
Oh, it's got all the, yeah, the leftover darkness and dust and, yep.
Can you comment on the decision to go metal instead of something not metal?
I think the simple decision there is just affordability. It's just very simple, rectangular building, so just really quick, easy. The covered parking kind of awning structure that you see in some of those pictures, that's coming out, and that building goes right where that exists. It's just quick up, and then it'll get the spray and foam insulation, and then we're going to paint all the inside to really make it look nice. And he really wants this to be, you know, more of a place we can showcase a couple of his collector cars and, you know, bring people and...
It'd be air conditioned.
Yay, team. I'm willing to pay for that piece myself.
That building here and there, I know that real well. It gets very hot.
Not a fabulous situation. Yes, sir.
The building will be back behind here. What are you going to do? It's going to be remain the same.
Yes, that stays exactly like it is, so...
That's back area.
Right,
Control gate there. To get to the building that you're going to build, is that what you're...
Right, there's a gate that exists there, we don't use it, but they're there, so...
That storage facility is over here, there's a security gate here, so the building will be on this side, right?
Right, so this building goes down, there's gonna be a 15-foot gap, and then the new building picks up right there. So it'll be opposite the storage units that we're
Will be parking behind that gate, or that building, or will that space be...
Parking's gonna be about where you see that big race car trailer right now. So this is the existing...
No, you're looking at the wrong carport.
We're gonna see a bunch of them. I mean, right, and then the storage unit is like this right here.
Alright.
And then this is where you see this parking structure here.
This building.
Right, and we're still gonna have a place there.
Okay.
Is that all clear a little bit? But I mean,
Yeah.
Good, good. I know, all right, completely clear. So how, yes, sir.
You said there's 15 feet between the existing building and the new one?
Right. Right, we talked about budget right at the beginning of the existing building.
Yeah.
And we decided it made more sense to leave a spot there. Probably park trailer or whatever, you know, but it didn't make sense to try to throw them up. That kind of gives us a little bit of a spot to bring the utilities probably into both the buildings.
So the setback from the property line will be the same as the existing building?
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
And then will the height of the building be the same
Yes.
as the existing building?
So visually, so that picture you're looking at from the church parking lot, it's really going to look exactly like that. It's just instead of that carport roof,
Yeah.
I
mean, it'll be
built in there.
Yeah, I would agree. It'll block more visual view. I mean, it's gonna be a solid structure.
Right.
It's not gonna be flat, but it's in that same
Right.
spot. And then yeah, well, it's just open air. I know it's just but, again, I don't like metal. I don't like metal. I guess this is, excuse me,
Yes.
is this, I'm not sure if it's vinyl or metal on the other side of the spines here, but that will stay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. That visual barrier, that's, you know, protecting the church the way it is now, so
Right.
we're just leaving that. That's not going away.
Yeah, okay.
Can we ask what color the metal's going to be?
I don't know that that's been determined. My assumption is it's just going to match the tan color in the other buildings there. I don't know why we do anything different.
I guess I would just hope so, I mean, because that is in the middle, to me, that's the middle, the heart of our city. So, but I believe Don has good taste as well, and so he knows what will look good, but,
One thing, if you would mention to Don, when he painted his trim on the front part of the building, he didn't actually paint it on the back part of the building, which is the part that we see, that church here.
Gotcha.
it would be, as part of this project, it would be nice if we consistently had a trim the same color. That's not a requirement.
Feel better that way.
Okay.
That the two
It was
buildings
probably
do
just
match,
an
that they do
afterthought,
coordinate.
He didn't think
I
about
mean,
it.
what are your thoughts? This is in the heart of the town. We're about to have a big 25,000 square foot warehouse. So, I mean, aesthetically, I mean, I'm excited for y'all, even just listening to y'all's conversations, but I would like for it to coordinate and match. It's a big building, you know?
You can have ugly
I think
metal and you can have, you can have ugly metal and you can have not as ugly metal, for sure.
Well, so it's the lesser of the two evils? If you can have ugly or not as ugly? That's all you're
You don't see it every day, it kind of disappears and blends in.
Yeah.
I would think that's what you want here.
Is there any plans for signage on the back or advertising?
No, not at all. No, we don't have a sign out even now. We don't try to attract retail business. We have more than we can deal with through word of mouth. That's the problem with this, took being a legend in the car business. Can't get him to take less projects. That's the biggest problem I have.
Marvin, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, I've got two things from the planning and zoning meeting. I want to be sure they are aware that they're gonna meet the 3-foot side yard between them. And, did they talk to the church about the drainage? Because the drainage, is gonna be better, but they were mentioned by the board that they should talk to the church.
I don't know the answer to that question.
The gap they're talking about, like the other existing building has a gap, you can walk back through.
So
You're gonna continue that?
yes, I can provide some historical context to that. Back when it was a machine shop or whatever, the engines, and they would wash, it would drain out onto our parking lot over here. And we spoke with them, I mean, we're talking years ago, I don't know how many, many years ago, and that, to my knowledge, that stopped. So, I'm not aware of water, you know, there is that buffer zone, of course, and there's gonna be a little bit of water from that, but just make, you know, he knows to be sensitive to that, I think.
I think the intention is that it, with the change in grade and adding, you know, there's gonna be a foundation, all that changes a little bit, and that the drainage goes all the way to the end of the property.
Because it was pretty like rust color, because they were washing engines, it was rust color.
That's the vat I was talking about.
The caustic acid is what you're describing.
We're not interested in any of that. We use outside service for that. No, we don't do aluminum. No,
Y'all do aluminum.
So how do we do that tonight?
and we're trying to go the other direction and put a very nice place in, not go worse than where we are.
Okay, James, this one did, I believe, also pass 5-0, and there were no, written notices, opposed.
correct.
Okay, thank you. So is there anyone else wishing to speak during this public hearing? Hearing none, we'll close the public hearing at 6:38.
Thanks, sir.
We'll move, oh, John, did you have something?
Yes, sir.
Don asked for recommendation.
Oh, yes, sir, I know what that is. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We'll move now to item number 12, which is action from public hearing in order to consider approval of the site plan application at 5109 Ohio Garden Road, which is zone case SP-PZ 2023-0002. Is there any council action?
Move for approval for zoning case SPZ 2023-0002, 5109 Ohio Garden Road.
Dan, would you add in the trim issue?
I'm sorry.
Well, add in the
The trim
coordinating,
color.
it's not just the trim, the two buildings need to match and coordinate in, color.
You can add that, is that allowed?
Yeah,
Yes,
Betsy says so.
Okay, so then,
That's not a building material.
Yes,
Do we have a
and I did
second?
know that part.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve zoning case SP-PZ 2023-0002 at 5109 Ohio Garden Road. Is there any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
None opposed, motion carries. Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Do you want your photos back, or then for our...
You want these back?
See them right away. So you're not in his way anymore.
We'll move now